Hey SnowRunner fans, in today's video we're going to look at Lime's side-by-side buggy. Before we get started though, I'd like to send a huge shout out to all my subscribers and everyone that's liked and commented on and shared my videos in the last while. It's you guys that move the channel forward. Thank you very much for doing so. So as I said, we're going to be looking at Lime's side-by-side buggy, and here it is. I'm going to customize it somewhat before we take it out of the garage, of course. We will put on the Diesel Addict 66 spec engine. A little crazy apparently, but hey, that's the way to go, right? Put on the fast gearbox, the stock lift suspension, and for tires we'll put on 38-inch off-road tire all the way around. Alright, here we go. And the winch, we'll use the tow strap. It's the only one available. For visuals, we'll put a couple of things on, but we'll ignore the front windshield. We'll put some lights on those, some rock lights. Some more lights. And a light bar. More lights. And the rims are the only ones there, but they're pretty sharp, so that's not an issue. For the color, I'm going to go with this orange because this buggy needs to be bright and seen. I usually stick with dark colors and black and blues and camos and stuff, but this buggy deserves to be highlighted. It's a real firebrand. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's got plenty of torque and power and stuff in it, so it's really fun to drive. There are no customizations, so we'll move it out of the garage, take a quick look around the outside. Cool looking little buggy. All tires and suspension. I'm surprised it has 2 seats. So, take a look at the inside. Gauge doesn't work, unfortunately, because it's a cool looking gauge. There are no mirrors. Good view of both sides towards the back. Whip it over the other side. There we go. Good engine sound. Yeah. Now that we've had a look inside and out, we'll get ready to take it for a spin here. And we'll start off by slinging it through the 3 mud holes that go from deep to deepest. And off we go. Now I've got this thing set up to be fast, but check it out how it goes through these mud holes. Just tears through them. That is amazing. It's like a scuba jeep or something. Look at this, pulls a wheelie coming out of the mud hole. How cool is that? I had to keep my finger from squishing the accelerator because this thing can get a little out of hand if you do. Get a little out of hand even if you don't. I gotta say, this thing is insanely fun to drive though. And like I said, the way I've got it set up, it is pretty fast. So if you're going to be racing with your buddies, doing some mud crawling or rock crawling or crawling of any kind, you might want to check this one out as your vehicle of choice to race against your pals, because it might give you a bit of an edge over them. I'll see the torque here. Easy to go over at slow speed. Pop it halfway through, it pulls some air. And even at times it seems to center out, but it just keeps going. Just slides off and one or more of the wheels grab some dirt and away it goes. Got to be careful with it though, because it's a little skittish and seems to have a mind of its own at times, which you'll see if you drive it for more than a couple of minutes. But that aside, I mean, if that's like the only negative, that it's a little skittish at times. jumps around a bit. Well, that's definitely not a huge bummer. Not in my opinion. I'll take a left here and go through the silty dirt with the buried logs. This is a surprisingly effective obstacle. It usually wrecks the heck out of some cars and trucks, I tell you. I've seen trucks come through here and be just wrecked. And this one makes it through without any damage whatsoever. And it gets through that silty dirt, which is, for some trucks, impossible to move through. And I mean impossible. Now, one of the things this thing doesn't like doing is sitting still to climb over certain types of obstacles, like these tree trunks here. No, too slippery. Come on, try it again. Too slippery trying to get up on there. Come on. Nah, forget. We'll just winch and pull ourselves over, or maybe not. Okay, time to see how we can effectively use the winch to keep this thing upright, or get it back upright, sorry. Well, this is not going to work. Let it go here, pull it off down the other way, and it's not going to roll here, but we can get it back to a point where it will. That's it. Pull it back into the brush a little. Pull it aside a little bit more. Turn it around. Winch on the big tree, and boom, over we go. Alright, and we're off. Here we go. Pardon me. A sip of tea should help. Oh, take some air. This thing's not invincible, but at times it seems as though it is. That sudden lane change and lane change back here over the rocks. A few trucks can actually pull that maneuver. This one just does it at will, just because it feels like it. I want to change lanes. No worries. Grab some more air. Oh! Pull the somersault. Good one. I tell you, this little buggy is going to be pretty beat up by the time I'm done with it. I think I take about a 12-minute drive through here, give or take, and just beat the heck out of this poor little truck. Really stands up to it, though. You know, usually this bridge kind of spooks me, but this little truck, as slippery as it is elsewhere, just grabbed right onto that bridge, man, and gave me all the confidence to cross it without any worries whatsoever. Ooh, back into the silty mess with some rocks thrown in for good measure. Okay, we're out onto the hard pack, rocky hard pack. I tell you though, again, for the most part, this truck just keeps going and going, like the Energizer Bunny. I do like the sound of the engine too. I really do. It does sound like a buggy, actually, like a pretty high-powered buggy. More wooden bridges. and slippery cement. And oh no, down we go. The winch could get us out of this. Trying to decide what to do here. Let's try to pull it over this side. Oh no, the rear wheel is going to lock up into the concrete with a nice clipping over there. Alright, let's see if we can dig our way out. Concrete can't go down too far. Look at this, digging its nose in. It looks like a little dog digging after a gopher that's gone down its hole. Come on, truck, you can do it. Come on. Digging like a Jack Russell. This is hilarious. If you dig fast enough and far enough, you will catch the rabbit. Wow, it's really digging a good sized hole here. Oh, there's the front wheel again. And it's out. I don't believe it. Oh my, I was just about ready to quit. Like 2 or 3 minutes ago. That is so cool. And here it comes out of the silt. A little help from the winch, but we don't really need it because this truck just eats this stuff up. I have never seen a truck eat this stuff up like this. I just had a truck the other day that went through it pretty well, and I was surprised then. Look at this thing though. This spits it up behind it and keeps tearing through it. Silty mud, no worries. Eat this stuff up. Look at this thing go. There are no trucks that can do this. This is impossible. Look at it spraying the dirt up. This is amazing. And these are off-road tires too, by the way, not mud tires. Not big tractor tires. I just grabbed the biggest set of off-road tires that I could to put on it, and it just went through that without any problems. That was insane. That was insane. Totally. There we go, do a little dance. Back to the winch, get us on all four. And I tell you, that was pretty interesting. So that's our look at Lime's side by side. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you did like this video, I'd appreciate it if you left a like, and if you're not already a subscriber, why not become one? I'm heading for 400 now, and really looking forward to hitting that number. Maybe before the summer ends. That would be very cool. So, what else? Let's see. If you know of somebody else that might enjoy this video, you might decide to share it with them. That would be awesome, and I would thank you for that very much. Other than that, let's see. I think that's really about it. So, stay safe, take care, and until the next video, bye for now.